When technology billionaire Elon Musk walked into Judge Beatrix Thornwald's courtroom without a lawyer to defend himself in a high-stakes patent battle, she couldn't help but laugh. After 30 years on the bench, she had seen it all, but never someone so wealthy being so foolish. Little did she know, Musk's fumbling performance was merely a facade hiding a brilliant legal strategy. As Magnatech's expensive lawyers presented their seemingly airtight case, Judge Thornwald continued to mock Musk's amateur approach. But behind his messy papers and confused demeanor, a trap was being set, one that would shock everyone in the courtroom, especially the judge who had underestimated him. Judge Thornwald banged her gavel 3 times, the sound echoing through courtroom 7 of the San Francisco Federal Building. "The court is now in session," she announced, her voice sharp as a knife. "Case number 2025, CV 7842, Magnatech Industries versus Musk Innovations." She had spent 30 years presiding over cases involving tech billionaires, movie stars, and crooked politicians. None of them impressed her. None of them intimidated her. So when Elon Musk walked in without a lawyer, she smirked. Another rich guy who thought the rules didn't apply to him. "Mr. Musk," she said, glancing at her papers, "my records show you're representing yourself today. Is that correct?" Musk stood up, wearing a simple, dark suit with no tie. "Yes, Your Honor." A whisper ran through the courtroom. Even the court reporter raised her eyebrows. "Bold choice," Judge Thornwald said. "Let's not waste time." Opening statements. Magnatech, you're up first. Dominic Reeves, Magnatech's lead attorney, approached the bench. He was tall, polished, and wore an expensive suit. His slick gray hair and glasses probably cost more than most people's cars. "Your Honor," Reeves began, "this case is simple. Mr. Musk's company stole our client's revolutionary battery design. We have the patent. We have the proof. By the end of this trial, the facts will speak for themselves." Judge Thornwald nodded. "Thank you, Mr. Reeves. Mr. Musk, your opening statement." Musk walked to the front, pulled some wrinkled papers from his pocket, and dropped one as he bent to pick it up. Someone in the gallery chuckled. Your Honor," he began, his voice quieter than expected. "I'm here because Magnatech is trying to steal what my team created." He shuffled his papers, losing his place. The battery design in question uses a special coating that... He paused, looking confused. "Sorry, I have some diagrams somewhere." Judge Thornwald let out a small laugh. "Mr. Musk, this isn't a rocket launch. In my courtroom, we follow proper legal procedure. Do you have your evidence organized and ready to present?" "I think so, Your Honor," Musk replied, still shuffling his papers. The gallery erupted in laughter. Even the bailiff cracked a smile. Judge Thornwald raised her hand for quiet, her eyes sparkling with amusement. She'd seen this before, wealthy people thinking they could wing it in court without proper preparation. From the plaintiff's table, Dominic Reeves shot Musk a smug look. This was going to be easier than he thought. In the gallery, a young woman with short black hair twisted her hands nervously in her lap. Layla Chen, Musk's head engineer, watched with growing concern. This wasn't going as planned. "Perhaps," Judge Thornwald suggested, not unkindly, "you should have hired an attorney, Mr. Musk. Patent law is complicated." "I'll manage, Your Honor," Musk replied, finally organizing his papers. "Very well," the judge said. "Magnatech, please present your case." As Reeves and his team wheeled in boxes of carefully organized evidence, Judge Thornwald leaned back in her chair. She caught the eye of her clerk and gave a tiny eye roll. The clerk smiled back knowingly. Reeves set up a sleek digital presentation. "Your Honor, if I may proceed?" She nodded. The courtroom lights dimmed, and a crystal-clear slide appeared on the screen. Magnatech filed this patent on March 15th. Reeves began. "As you can see, the design is revolutionary." Judge Thornwald listened attentively, occasionally glancing at Musk. He was taking notes, his face giving nothing away. "Mr. Musk's company began producing an identical design in April," Reeves continued. "The timeline alone proves our case." Musk remained oddly calm. Once Judge Thornwald caught him staring at a random point on the courtroom wall. Was he even paying attention? "Mr. Musk," she interrupted, Are you with us? Yes, Your Honor, he replied, blinking as if returning from deep thought. Good, because I won't have you wasting this court's time. Musk's face reddened slightly, but he nodded. As the morning session continued, Judge Thornwald grew increasingly irritated with Musk's casual approach. When he finally objected to something, his argument was so poorly framed that she had to cut him off. Mr. Musk, that's not how hearsay works, she explained, impatience creeping into her voice. Perhaps you could benefit from Legal Procedure 101. The courtroom tittered again. Little did Judge Thornwald know, the eccentric billionaire before her wasn't nearly as unprepared as he seemed. Behind his fumbling exterior and messy papers, Elon Musk was setting a trap that would soon leave everyone, including her, completely stunned.